want to give you guys a quick demo of like what my shot process is, how I go through the shot process from start to finish, and also give you guys some pointers that'll help you be more consistent and more accurate. So one of the things I see a lot of guys doing is removing their face from the gun. Okay, so when you shoot a string of rounds, I want your face on the gun for the entire string of rounds from start to finish. That includes our bolt action shooters. Okay, so if you're a bolt action shooter, there is absolutely no reason for you to remove your face from the gun when you rack that bolt. Okay, so that's one thing that I've seen a lot of. Two, when you guys are racking the bolt for our bolt gun shooters, I'm watching that rifle move all over the place while you're doing so. Okay, so remember that support hand, the left hand, or you know, whatever your support hand is, if you're left or right hand shooter, should be pinching your bag and holding on to that buttstock. So when you rack that bolt, your buttstock should stay relatively in place. It should stay shouldered up. Your face should stay on the gun. All right, and you're in control of that weapon while you're doing that. We'll get to semi-autos in a minute here because I'm going to give you guys a demo on both bolt and semi-auto. Okay, so my target is going to be target 8. So I want to make sure I'm actually pointed towards 8 before I even address you. Is get on this gun and then have to freaking move the gun drastically to get lined up with my target. All right, so I'm going to address the gun straight from the rear. Okay, so line it behind it, load into that buttstock, get my rear bag underneath, whatever kind of rear bag I'm going to use. This is just a game changer. All right, and then come down into it. Okay, I have a little bit of pressure on my bipods. You don't necessarily have to go crazy loading up pressure on those bipods, but I have a little bit of tension against them, so that way I can help manage my recoil. Okay, my buttstock is completely into my shoulder, and as you can see here, if you need to come around, go ahead and come around. Pinching my bag with my support hand, and I'm holding my buttstock with my thumb and my index finger. Does everybody see that?
Yeah.
My thumb and index finger create tension on the buttstock. So now, all right, I can cycle this bolt and see my rifle's not moving all over the place. See also how I can cycle this bolt and I don't have to take my face off the gun. All right, guys. Okay.
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah, go ahead.
How hard are you? So, are you squeezing that bag pretty hard, or are you just supporting it lightly?
I'm just supporting it lightly. Okay. I mean, my hand's not going to fatigue very quickly.
Right.
All right, because I have so much tension on it. Okay. So we get lined up perfect with my target. There we go. There's target 8. All right, I'm going to mag in. All right.
All right.
Check my.
Everybody, come back here. He's going to shoot.
I'll check my parallax. Now I'm going to get some dry fires first. Check my parallax. All right. Get just about the right magnification. Check my parallax. I'm good. I'm on 0. All right. Then I'm going to get some dry fires. So marry up to that trigger. All right. I got a firm grip. I'm not squeezing the shit out of it, but I actually have like a firm grip on this gun. And I'll take up the first stage. Okay, follow through, cycle the bolt. I didn't have to move all over the place in order to do that. Still on the target. All right, check my can a little bit. Good. Okay, guys, and then when I'm done with my dry fires, I stay on the gun. I mean, there's no point in coming off, doing dry fires and then coming off the gun, because then you got to completely reset. So stay on my gun. I loaded my magazine in. See, I didn't have to do anything crazy. To the rear. Okay, follow through has happened. The weapon is recoiled. All right, it's reset. I'm still, what do you know, generally speaking, on the target. I had good control of that bag and the rifle, so my buttstock hasn't like completely sank down into the bag. All right, now I can let go of the trigger, cycle the bolt. I stayed on the gun. Go ahead and take a look on glass. Yep. Take a look on glass.
Right now.
So I'm sure once the look this is on it.
All right. Is everybody back? Yep. Got to move back? Okay, perfect. So once again, I'm lining up, all right? So remember, we talked about it during the shot process class yesterday. I'm orienting towards the target. I can see my target is at center board there. I'm generally speaking making sure my target is the center up. Or my rifle is pointing at that center target board. All right, I'm coming up straight behind the gun. I'm not addressing it from the sides. Coming up straight behind the gun. Come down into the prone. That buttstock up, I'm getting it nice and high. I'm getting as close to the center as possible, okay? I'm still looking at my target, looking over the top, basically using this center elevation knob as like a sight post, okay? Like on an iron sights, I'm using it to line up with my target, okay? I got my magnification low because right now I'm trying to identify my targets. So it's hard for me to find a target if I'm zoomed way in. So I got my magnification low, all right? Let me come down into it. Okay, I need some more bag here. I got this little small buttstock on here. Okay, there we go. Got a good natural point of aim. I'm pretty straight. Anybody see any craziness in my body position? No. No? All right, great. So coming over here. All right, I'm pointing towards my target. So now I want to go ahead and mag in. This is a 5x25, guys. So I don't need 25 power at this point in time, so I'm just using what I need. Okay, gonna adjust parallax, get all the parallax taken out of my system. Now let's go ahead and let's get some dry fires. All right. All right, let it reset. See, I can charge my weapon without moving my face, guys. So some of you guys that are having a malfunction, you're having to completely come off the gun, that you don't have to do that. As you can see, I mean, it may not be comfortable, but I can charge my weapon fully right now without removing my face. All right. All right. Good to go. I'm into my workspace, I'm loading my magazine. I didn't have to come off the gun. Yeah, I saw that. I charged my weapon, let the bolt forward, then I put my magazine in. That allowed me to get one more dry fire in without having to completely come off my gun in order to load it. Now I'm ready to go. Follow through, kept the trigger to the rear, let the weapon recoil, it cycled. Alright. Charge my weapon, check it, make sure it's clear. Good, it's not safe. I'm going to go ahead and lock it to the rear. I had a mosquito biting me during that too. Go ahead and look at that group.
Well, yeah, 2 rounds.